I've traveled the world for over a decade and seen sunsets from every corner. But here in Kota Kinabalu, something feels different. If you scour the internet, you'll see that this is considered to be one of the most beautiful sunsets on Earth, and I'm about to find out why. So let's go see what this world-famous sunset is all about. And I've actually been here in Kota Kinabalu for 3 weeks, and this is my first time trying to see the sunset. That tells you a lot about digital nomad life. So I am fast approaching the local beach here in Kota Kinabalu called Tanjung Aru. And what I do like about it is that it's right in the middle of the city. So as you can see, I'm walking down this long avenue. It's just like a 15-minute walk to the beach where I'm staying. And honestly, I think this is the best area in Kota Kinabalu. I've stayed in 2 other areas during my 3 weeks here. First, I stayed with a local family, and it was kind of in the middle of nowhere, which was good for working because it was really quiet, but there was nothing going on. And after that, I stayed in the more touristy area at a hostel, and that was a little too touristy for me. So I feel like this area close to the Tanjung Aru beach is the Goldilocks zone, the real sweet spot here in KK. Here we are at the beach, and what I really like about this beach is that they have a food market just right in front of it, so everything you need for your awesome sunset they have available, and I'm definitely about to grab some juice of some kind over there. And you can tell that all the commerce really happens around sunset here. The other day I came to this beach in the afternoon, and there was nothing going on. It was absolutely dead. I couldn't even rent a stand-up paddleboard, which I've actually never done, and maybe I'm going to try it for the first time tomorrow. But you come here at sunset and they have the jet skis ready to go, they have the banana boats, and maybe I can find an SUP paddleboard somewhere around here as well. So let's see what the sunset has in store for us today. I ended up grabbing myself a dragon fruit juice, which is actually the first time I've had this juice. I've had the fruit before, but never the juice, and it's quite tasty. But I've got to say it was extremely overpriced for Malaysia standards. That cost $2.50, which is crazy, but what are you gonna do? It's a sunset juice, right? So of course they were gonna make it more expensive. Totally understandable and totally worth it. Another reason why this sunset is so spectacular is because the water is absolutely calm and still, so it really gives it that peaceful vibe. And of course that makes it perfect for jet skiing off into the sunset, and also for doing stand-up paddle sunset yoga, which apparently is a thing around here. I know they do the yoga classes on the sand, but they also do yoga on the boards. So whether you want to stand up paddle into the sunset or do yoga at sunset, Kota Kinabalu has got you covered. Oh my God, everything just got put on hold completely because I looked down and this microphone was supposed to be on my shirt and it wasn't there anymore, and I was filming in the ocean. So I was pretty sure it was a goner. But I retraced my steps for about 20 minutes, believe it or not, and look at the size of this beach. And I just found it right now in this exact spot. Oh, that was gonna be an expensive mistake. So what I was gonna say before I lost my microphone is that, as you can see, the water is quite clear. And another reason people love this sunset is because look how much the water reflects the actual sunset. And as you can see reflected on my face and on the water here on the shore, of course the colors of these sunsets are pretty insane. You've got your orange, red, pink, purples, and blues. And I'm not talking only where the sunset is, but also it just spreads all across Kota Kinabalu, as you can see behind me in those palm trees. I can see why it's one of the most famous sunsets in the whole world. Check that out. And as you can see, there's also a really cool sunset bar here at Tanjung Aru where there are a lot of people watching the sunset and having a nice drink. And also here at this resort type thing, a lot of people coming down from the rooms to check out the sunset. So with this beautiful glow on my face, it is golden hour after all. I can say that the sunset here in Kota Kinabalu is also about people gathering and watching the day fade away, whether they be travelers or locals. Everyone comes together and there's this beautiful shared experience, and everyone can just enjoy another day here in beautiful Malaysia. So hey, at the end of the day, at least I can say I saw one of the top 10 sunsets in the world, and it definitely went off with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. This quite possibly has been my last video here in Kota Kinabalu, but if you want to see what else I got up to while I was here, just click on one of these videos that are on your screen, and I will see you right over there in 3, 2, 1.